There has been a lot of hopeful anticipation for the start of the new year after what everybody has been through in 2020. However, the experiences and challenges of the last year are still lingering for many, especially for those who are in debt. Credit card bills from the holidays are starting to come in. Many businesses have suffered tremendous losses. People have lost their jobs, and that kind of stress can be debilitating. But there is hope, and our sponsor, Gold, Lang, Majoris, and Smallars PC can help. And we are joined by Jason Smallars to learn more. Tell us a little bit about the law firm.
Well, thanks for the opportunity this morning to help us get the word out on how we can help people. We're located in Southfield, and we've been helping people and small businesses all across Southeast Michigan since 1977. We specialize in bankruptcy law, representing individuals and small businesses who find themselves in serious financial trouble, and we help them find a way out of their difficult situations.
And
our attorneys combined.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, please go ahead.
So our attorneys combined have over 120 years of experience.
Well, people need that kind of help and that kind of expertise at a time like this. The pandemic is impacting people's finances from both personal and the business standpoint. So what are you seeing these days?
Well, we're seeing a lot of people and small business owners under serious financial stress. Due directly to the pandemic, many people have lost their jobs. Many businesses have gone out of business or are facing that reality now, and they just don't know what their future holds. People are worried, they're scared, and many of the folks that we talk to tell us that they can't sleep at night.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But now you guys come in, and how are you able to help them?
Well, the first thing we do is that we educate our clients so that they can make an informed decision on how best to address their financial problems. We've found over the years that bankruptcy can be a great stress reducer. It helps eliminate the fear of the unknown. And most importantly, when our clients have made a decision on the best path for them to get control of their financial future, they tell us that they feel a great weight has been lifted off their shoulders. It's funny, we used to get a lot of hugs, and now during the pandemic, we get a lot of fist bumps.
I can imagine. So now, how does someone know if it is the right time to consider bankruptcy?
Well, that's always the question. And there really is no one-size-fits-all answer because everybody's situation is different and unique to them. But typically, if you receive something from one of your creditors, such as a summons to appear in court, or if you've received a notice from one of your creditors that they plan to garnish your wages or your income tax refund or your bank account, or perhaps someone has received a notification from the IRS that they intend to go after their assets, or worse yet, if somebody receives a notice of mortgage foreclosure from their bank. In these types of situations, it's usually a good idea to file bankruptcy. But don't wait for these things to happen. You can talk to us before these things happen, be proactive, get ahead of your situation, and we're here to talk to you.
Okay, great. Now, when they come to you, and what do you do to help these people in these situations?
Well, in the situation of somebody who's facing a foreclosure or a repossession, we can put them into a Chapter 13 bankruptcy that would allow them to reorganize and catch up on those debts over a period of time. Or if somebody just wants to get rid of their debts, we could file a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, which eliminates most debts and can give people a fresh start. Or if you're a struggling business, you can file possibly a Chapter 11 reorganization to get leaner. Also, last year there was a new subchapter of Chapter 11 called Subchapter 5, which was designed to be more streamlined and cost-effective for businesses. And we've seen quite an uptick of those in the last year.
This is great information, right on time. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Same to you. Thank you. To learn more about how the law firm of Gold, Lang, Margolis, and Smallars PC can help, visit their website, glmpclaw.com.